Kalumhe, tell me a story.
All right, my child. I'll tell you the story of the woman on the moon carrying a child.
A woman on the moon? That's curious.
Yes, it's a very curious story. Once upon a time, in a small African village, there was a woman named Awa. Awa was a very kind and caring woman. She loved her children very much.
How many children did she have?
Awa had 3 children, 2 daughters and 1 son. She loved them all very much. One day, Awa was playing with her children in the courtyard of her house when a storm broke out. The rain was pouring down and the wind was blowing so hard that the trees were bending over.
That sounds scary.
Yes, it was very scary. Awa took her children in her arms and sheltered them under a tree. But the rain was so strong that the tree was uprooted and Awa and her children were carried away by the wind. The wind carried them high up into the sky, all the way to the moon. Awa and her children were terrified. They didn't know how to get back home.
Were they lost?
Yes, they were lost. They wandered on the moon for days and days. They were hungry and thirsty. One day, Awa saw a light in the distance. She led her children towards the light, and they discovered a small house.
Who lived in the house?
In the house lived a wise old man. The wise man welcomed Awa and her children and gave them food and water. Awa told the wise man what had happened. The wise man listened carefully, and then he said to Awa, "Don't worry, Awa. I will help you get back home." The wise man gave Awa a magic wand. He told her that if she waved the wand, she would be instantly transported back home.
Did it work?
Yes, it worked. Awa waved the magic wand, and she was instantly transported back home. Awa and her children were so happy to finally be home. They told their story to the whole village, and everyone was very surprised. Since that day, it is said that Awa and her children still live on the moon. They have become symbols of hope and perseverance.
It's a beautiful story, Papa Kalumhe.
Yes, it's a beautiful story. It's a story that teaches us that even in the most difficult times, we must keep hope alive. The moral of this story is that even in the face of the greatest adversity, perseverance and hope give us the strength to overcome obstacles and achieve our dreams. Hope is a powerful force that can help us change our lives.